Laker track and field teams are finally going to be all together for the first time this outdoor season as they participate in the GLIAC Finals this week in Hillsdale. Joining us for an update on his team is head coach Jerry Baltus. Talk about the approach to this outdoor season, because you've had student athletes in North Carolina, you've had them in California. I mean, they're all over the place. It's like a parent not knowing where his kids are, right?
Yeah, it's it's as a head coach, it's not the best scenario you want to go through, but it's the game we got to play to really chase weather and chase competition. You try to put your student athletes in the best situation to compete to the best of their ability at the highest level and hopefully gain access to the NCAA championships. And of course, each event group's a little different. Distance runners want 50 to 60 degrees, no wind. Sprinters want it to be 70 to 80 degrees with the tailwind, much the same as the vaulters and the jumpers. So you sort of got to pick and choose and figure out where the best scenario is for each event group, and then figure out a way to make that happen.
Okay, we have some highlights here of the Al Owens Classic from a couple of weekends ago.
Yeah, 2 weekends ago.
What do you see here?
We were at home here, and Luke Vasilin opened up in the 100 meters and had a great preliminary run there, and then came back in the final. Looked real good. Deja Avery doing a great job, making some steady progress. Our vaulters are doing great as always. Our women are ranked number 2, actually tied for 2, 7th and 11th in the country right now, so they're looking very, very strong. So you can sort of see with the weather, we had a beautiful day 2 weeks ago, 70-degree temps. Actually walking around the facility, people were complaining it was too warm. So it's a good problem. Usually, as this past weekend when we were in Hillsdale and we had a crew out in the Drake relays, it was in the 40s. So it was good to have this great temperatures at home. Here you see Peter Tomkevich winning the 5,000 meters, a huge breakthrough for him. Really starting to come around. We'll toe the line at the GLIAC Championships this weekend down at Hillsdale.
Your pole vault team has always gotten you a lot of points over the years. Even after graduating All-American Kristen Hickson, you still have a tremendous amount of talent there, don't you?
Yeah, Coach Lou does an outstanding job of reloading and continuing to add depth and teaching. So that's never in question. We'll always be strong in that event group. So you just saw the 4x1 and Brittany Bannister bringing the stick home. Had a little messy exchange there. But Jessie gets the baton and takes it home for the win 2 weeks ago at the Al Owens Classic, and that was the first time we put our 4x1 out there because we have had some injuries. So here you see a couple of one of our alums, Hannah Osborne, winning the 1500. Just graduated this past weekend. Here's a highlight probably of the season so far. Sean Wells, PR coming into this was 1398, and he ran 1377, breaking his school record and the best time in the country currently.
Laura Schroeder also having another great year, hitting an automatic qualifier in the hammer throw this week.
Yeah, she's been really, really consistent. Coming into the year, her PR was I believe 58 meters, and she's thrown between 58 and 59.98. I believe her season best is probably 15 to 20 times. So that bodes well. It's one thing to hit a big mark once, but when you do it continually, that bodes well to the postseason, to the championship season. So,
just like the indoor season, the GLIAC has proven to be one of the toughest conferences in the entire country. You got Ashland and Findlay rated in the top 6 on the men's side. You got Ashland and Hillsdale in top 10 on the women's side, right?
Yeah, it's in the national rankings, it is ranked the toughest conference in the country, and as we showed indoors, multiple teams in the top 5 and top 10. So it's not going to be easy this weekend as we head down to Hillsdale for the outdoor championships. We're going to have to bring our A game and be ready to compete.
All right, thanks, Jerry. We'll be back with a look at the men and women's golf teams right after this.